Download all the Sly Show podcast at theslyshow.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie's show is about to start, so sit down, get comfortable, shut the fuck up, and listen.
Ern's smart as shit, man. That fool's always been a fucking bright dude. He ever tell you when he fucking smacked me around?
Fuck no! Get over here!
Don't let that fucking bastard fool you. That fool got hands.
For real?
I bring it up all the time. This fool's like, why don't you drop it? I was like, man, because that shit was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Honest with Ernest. Now that's my type of show.
Yeah, we on the scene right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and we out here.
We was over here talking about Pimpin.
Saturday morning cartoons for adults. The Sly Show Saturday.
It's Ern. It's another episode of Just Being Earnest. I'm hitting you back to back.
I'm just so used to taking the lead, so
You know what I mean? I'm hitting them back to back, Sly. I got Sly in here with me.
mm-hmm.
You know, I was gonna go out to the V and do something with the homies, Tirade and my partner Duke. And man, we was gonna get some great stories, but some tragedy happened. We ain't gonna speak on that. We'll just try to heal and bring them cats back, man, and it's gonna be a good one. I'm in here with Sly, and we was over here talking about Pimpin. What's up with you, Sly?
Oh man, just Berkeley Marina.
Berkeley Marina.
Rats is everywhere, bro.
It's hella rats out here.
There's a rats right there.
Fucking rat ran up to the side of the car, scared the shit out of me.
Did you see the?
I jumped. I hear him rustling around in the trash can.
Did you see the rats documentary on Netflix?
Biggest Splinter. Hell no, I ain't see no rats documentary.
It's dope.
You was talking about pimping.
Gorilla pimping.
You was talking about gorilla pimping.
Hell yeah.
And I was trying to tell you that there's Filmo Slim eloquently put it that there's gorilla pimping. He defined what gorilla pimping was, and that was fellas that needed to use intimidation and put their hands on a woman.
Right. You got a lighter, bro? Cause I got some.
I gave you a lighter, didn't I?
Give it back, bro.
Oh, you gave it back.
I got that lighter courtesy.
It's a lighter. It's a lighter mishap in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfucking Filmo eloquently put.
By the way, it's 26,000 views on YouTube.
Is it 26,000?
Something like that.
That's more than any rap video I ever came out with.
Damn. You read those comments?
Yeah, I do. I respond to some of them.
Yeah.
I respond to some of them. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a good look.
Yeah, but Filmo was a more slick talking pimp. You know, he got with in the behind the scenes. We should have released some behind the scenes footage of that.
Not too late.
Because behind the scenes he was talking about he was talking about how he got turned out to the game, how the girl put him in the game, how he didn't know nothing about pimping, he didn't know what pimping was or hoeing was.
Mm-hmm.
But the girl actually turned him out, and we didn't have that part in the
that's like on The Deuce.
Yeah,
that's a good show.
Yeah, The Deuce is a good show. It's on Showtime, HBO.
David Simon, same creator as The Wire. You know, he's been he's been doing things for, he did a few shows since The Wire. Was it Treme? I might be saying that shit wrong.
That's Method Man on that show, right?
Yeah, Method Man's up in it. Chris Partlow that played up in The Wire. Big dude. A tall dude. Method
Man been doing big things. You heard that new Wu-Tang album? He's all over that shit.
That's what you call bot?
The saga continues. And his Mathematics did all the beats.
We shoot like, bro.
Mathematics did all the beats, and Method Man on there catching wreck. back to back.
Oh, shit.
Light the car on fire.
It's all good.
That shit was wild, son.
That's dope.
Method Man, one of the greatest of all time.
Greatest rappers?
Hell yeah. Top 20, hands down, Method Man is in there.
Might need that light.
Method Man is a cold motherfucker, man.
I fucks with him. What's your favorite Method Man song?
My favorite Method Man song. I would have to, man. My favorite Method Man song is actually METHOD, man.
Okay.
You know, I love Bring the Pain, Release Your Delf.
You're All I Need?
You're All I Need is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Meth is one of the greatest, man.
So, Fillmore Slim wasn't a gorilla pimp?
Fillmore Slim was not a gorilla pimp. No, that's what he's, yeah.
So what does he do, like, if someone, like, fucked up, like gave one of his bitches, like, a black eye? Like, does he just sit there and just be like, well, he goes and fucks dude up, right? But he doesn't fuck the girl up.
I don't know, Fillmore Slim was not known for putting his hands on a woman. Fillmore Slim had all the bitches in the land. Fillmore Slim was the pope of the pimping.
I'm with it. That's a dope interview. I like the Chuck Berry shit.
I soaked up so much game from Fillmore Slim, man.
Yeah?
So much.
How many conversations did you have with him outside before you guys did that show? So, like, maybe you kicked it with him a few times.
2 or 3.
And he was just a cool...
I had 2 or 3 conversations with him. And it was all about music. Guitar playing.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought the interview was going to be about. That's what I was trying to do with the interview. And he just took it there. He just took it there instantly. And he was...
I don't even think he realized he was being interviewed, like, the first 10 minutes.
He didn't.
He's like, so when we gonna start this? I was like, bruh, you've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Dropping jewels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a good interview, man.
Yep.
And that was my first interview I ever did.
Ever?
Hit him with the banger off the bat. Davey D told me do it.
Davey D.
Yeah, he told me do it before you regret it.
Yeah, you got it.
Because he had some old school shit with Rudy Raymore that he never put out, and then he lost it, and then Rudy Raymore passed.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta be killer instinct with it. You gotta have that killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be able to be like, yo, we're gonna dip to Berkeley, bro. We're gonna do a fucking podcast.
Man, when you hit me, you told me you could put the shit out, man, on the slyshow.com. I don't know how else I was gonna put it out. I would have probably just put it on, you know.
Could have sold it to somebody. Someone would have put it out.
Sold it to somebody, huh?
Yeah, man.
I don't want to sell it to nobody.
You know how there's a lot of DVDs that get out there. Dudes is like D-boys, and they fund in
Smack and all them.
They fund in, you know, other endeavors.
They funded other endeavors.
I mean, if I was like a drug dealer and I was making like what, like $250,000 just off that, don't you think you would partake in other endeavors to triple your money?
Yeah, I never thought to sell that interview. Am I an idiot for that?
No, not at all.
I thought that it led,
because it's done so much for Just Being Earnest. It's done so much for the Sly Show.
I thought it led me to where I'm at now.
I mean, you would have been cool like without it, but the fact that you did apply it to just, because you could have just been like, I'll fuck with you on Just Being Earnest, but I'm gonna put this interview out. The homie over here wants to buy it for like $5,000. Because how much you think you would have got for it?
I don't know. I didn't know it was a good interview till people were telling me it was a good interview.
Well, we edited it. We did the front to back.
Yeah, because I mean,
from the ground up.
Yeah, because there's stuff in there, you know, that I thought was gonna be in there that wasn't in there. Like when he was talking about when he first stepped on the scene, and the girl asked him where all the other girls be at, and brought back another broad and all that. Yeah, it was like some stuff.
Well, then maybe we should put a part 2 out.
Ooh, that
be like, by the way, you remember we did this shit? Yeah, 26,000 views. Oh, by the way, we have a part 2 as well. Some shit that you ain't never heard from. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I edited it based on.
I'm about to bust something a little smoother.
Oh, okay. You be hitting cannabis clubs?
Sometimes. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. For like edibles, I do. Most of the time, it's real close by.
Yeah. Nah, we could definitely do that.
Within arm's
That's
reach.
nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we could fucking because people want to hear from OGs. I mean, you a OG. You past 30.
Yes, definitely.
I don't consider myself an OG because people be like, "What's up, OG?"
I embrace my
pops
age.
is an OG. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, pops is definitely an OG.
I'm a G.
My pop's OG crackhead. Way back from the 80s. Still functioning on crack.
Well,
What you know about it? I just met him when I was 35. Good dude, man. Good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't raise no kids on crack. But he's a good dude. If you never met your father, young fellas, go out there and just holler at him. They're men. You're a man now. He's a man now. No need to be bitter.
Yeah. They say you become your parents in some way.
Well, yeah, in some way. Look at you, Sly kicking the ism. Sly kicking the ism.
I like to be informative, but I also like to be on this fuckery shit and just there's hella crazy shit. I was thinking about that shit when I was putting that show, when this last show that you just did.
Last show I did
last night has a picture of one of the Ball sons.
Leangelo Ball from the UCLA Bruins. His brother Lonzo Ball plays for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I was just thinking about all the crazy shit that you be touching on, because I don't touch on, like, my whole thing with doing like podcasts and shit. I'm a comedian. So
right.
in the comedian world, you know what I mean, you just have this situation where if you talk about current events, it's kind of an easy way out to like get laughs out of people. Because you're talking about, so I approach my show like kind of like I'm doing a stand-up routine. It's sit-down comedy, which you should do, which you already do. You already do sit-down comedy as well. You know what I mean? Like, you be hella funny, cracking me up. Just hella shit you say, bro. Should be hella funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a good
Speaking of current events, I missed the video. I didn't see the video of Conor McGregor somewhere in some MMA event. You guys can watch the video. The video just came out today. Conor McGregor at some MMA event. I don't know if it was in Dublin. I think it was in Dublin. And he getting into it with the folks. He jumping over the ring and all this. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
Nope.
You didn't see Conor McGregor out there acting a fool.
Conor McGregor acts a fool.
I think, man, he over here talking this crazy shit about he ain't gonna fight again.
Where was he at?
Somewhere in Ireland or.
Nah, he gotta fight Tony Ferguson, homie.
But
because if you ain't gonna fight Tony Ferguson, because you know,
you gotta fight Tony Ferguson.
Juan Quesada, who's in the scrap pack.
He ain't gonna fight no Tony Ferguson.
Juan Quesada, who's in the scrap pack, who has Pack Talk.
Okay.
That's the official scrap pack podcast.
Okay. You're talking. He
said Tony would fucking he would destroy McGregor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand Tony will destroy McGregor, but how are you gonna sell that? How are you gonna sell Tony Ferguson? You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. Conor McGregor's already a draw, but that makes logical sense competitively. Competitively, yeah, Tony Ferguson probably will wash him. Mm-hmm. But business-wise, does that make sense?
I don't know.
For the sport, or for the bald head dude?
I think business-wise, the best move in his situation would be to fight Nate Diaz.
That's the money fight in MMA.
It's so Dana White's so fucking retarded.
Is he?
Yeah, he's quite retarded.
Quite retarded.
He's not fucking retarded. He's quite.
I don't know about.
He's retarded with like an intelligence to it. You're quite retarded. like someone like thought about that shit, and they're like, "All right, we want you to act this way." He's so fucking stupid. Like the fact that he's hating on DJ the way he did. You know what I mean? We did that on that USC shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The GSP shit. You know, the fact that he's hating on him so hard is just so like, whoa, man, you don't even fucking understand, because guaranteed, he knows it, DJ knows it, we know it. That fight's gonna sell. Motherfuckers is gonna buy that shit.
Conor McGregor said that Conor McGregor allegedly said, I saw this yesterday as well. Conor McGregor said that he was gonna, he ain't gonna fight again unless they make him part owner in MMA.
You know, that's what Dana White was saying in that interview. You're a partner.
I think we're we talking about that too, because he said he want to be an owner.
Speaking of partners,
he getting on his Floyd Mayweather shit. I like what Conor McGregor's doing, man. I like how he moves.
Speaking of partners, you know, we're partners with Bay Area Compass.
Bay Area Compass.
So we're going to get this show and every Just Being Earnest up on there, assuming it's a Bay Area show. I mean, you probably don't look at it like that, but you know.
Bay Area Compass, elaborate to the people. Not a lot of people out there know about Bay Area Compass.
It's a blog.
Especially my listeners.
It's a blog.
So explain to the people what the Bay Area Compass is.
They just they promote Bay Area music. There might be other
Bay Area music.
There might be other websites who do these things, and they will take your money.
When you say Bay Area music, do you mean
Bay Area hip hop?
Okay, so my friends who play in punk bands couldn't.
Maybe, I don't even know. I never asked them. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's a lot of Bay Area music.
Man, there's a lot of Bay Area music. Some of the best music comes from the Bay Area.
Oh, come on now.
Confunction.
Come on. I mean,
you should get the people from Confunction. Be like, yo,
try to get Michael Cooper in there.
I'm a fucking Vallejo podcast. That's what you say. You know what I mean? Because you're right there.
Michael Cooper and Confunction. I went to Hogan High School for a couple semesters out in Vallejo.
For real? They closed that shit down, huh?
Yeah, it's a middle school now. Shit was wild, son. I would go to school and the teachers wouldn't even speak. The teachers would cut school. The teachers was cutting class. Shit was wild.
You ever watch Shameless?
Huh?
You ever watch Shameless?
Shameless, yeah. The young boy from Shameless just got a DUI. The kid to be with the braids.
Yeah, he ain't like that no more though.
He got a DUI yesterday.
I know, my boy sent me that shit.
That shit was wild, son.
I'm gonna put that as a promo image.
The kid from Shameless got a damn DUI. What's his name in real life?
I don't even know, but he's been on like Law and Order and shit.
Young rich white boy out here doing his thing.
He's in like military school now. I watch Shameless.
He in military school?
Yeah, he's all good now.
On Shameless?
Yeah.
I ain't seen Shameless
in a while. He's all good. He's just super like, just hella like, I'm in military school like America. And he's like hella like raising the flag in the morning.
He don't fuck with the black girl no more.
Nah. But I bet he's cool with her pops.
Oh, cause he the cop or something.
Yeah. This shit's crazy, bro. That show is so fucking dope. It's so fucking dope. I watched that shit like 3 times. That first episode, season 8.
Shameless is a good little show.
I watched The Deuce. I watched that. I watched fucking, what you be watching, bro? Like, I watched fucking Better Call Saul. Homeland. You ever watch Homeland?
Mm-hmm. I watch a lot of shows, man, but I be into I'm more into the Marvel. I'm more into the Marvel.
Wasn't there one on TV?
Which one?
About a black dude?
Who talking about Luke Cage?
Yeah, that's what it was.
I saw Luke Cage. That's a skunk over there.
It's like my cousin Gabe. My cousin Gabe be in the wilderness. He a big fan of JBE, by the way.
Cousin Gabe.
He heard the whole show where you was going in.
Which one?
On the Me Too.
Oh.
He was like, yo. He's like, that motherfucker better not apologize for nothing, because he didn't say nothing that was disrespectful. He was just giving that perspective. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you know. Some people, you know.
It all depends on what you think disrespectful is.
There should be a period after no. You know what I'm saying? When you tell someone no, there should be a period, bro. That's what that perspective is.
And, you know, I'm kind of, teetering on my stance on that. Because, women do go through a lot of, like, unwanted sexual stuff. Mm-hmm. And Louis C.K., one of my favorite comedians.
That's the homie. I watch his show.
Some 5 girls just came out and accused him of jacking off in front of him and making him watch him jack off. Mm. And then I thought in my head, like, hell no, that ain't true. This is the Harvey Weinstein effect. This is some bullshit. And then sure enough, Louis C.K. came right out and said, yeah, I did that.
Damn, that's
I jacked off in front of them girls, and I used the fact that they were in awe of me to whack off in front of them.
Damn, that's fucking nuts.
Ain't that something? You want to tug your meat in front of some girls, in front of 5 chicks. These are the guys who were see, these are the type of dudes, you know what I mean? They just, it's foreign to them.
Yep.
Pussy is foreign to them, so they want to do all kinds of wild shit that they see in the movies.
That's wild, bro. When did this come out?
Huh? Yesterday, today.
Just that current event.
Today. This was today. Louis C.K. One of my favorite comedians of all time.
I will say this. Lucky Louie is one of the best shows that ever came out. It's with him and Jim Norton and a bunch of other motherfuckers that you probably might know.
You gotta have Louis C.K. in this shit, too.
Bro, you gotta have a Louis C.K. on your show. That'd be dope.
You should put him in the cover art.
Fuck yeah. He's a
Louis C.K.
an interesting one.
Louis C.K. must have been on so much coke.
He's hella funny too.
He must have been on so much coke to just want to just jerk off in front of him.
When was this? Was this like recently?
Oh, I guess it happened a while ago.
Damn.
But the girls just came out. Everybody feeling comfortable to come out and bust out the celebrities. So now, but Louis C.K. he didn't, hide or nothing. I think he came out with a long ass letter.
Honestly,
and shit.
man, I know people got to like deal with shit, but I think it's quite petty. Quite. That word again, bro. I think it's quite petty when people choose to come out about information, whether it's true or whether it's not true. It might not even be true. First of all, he might be put up to it. You never know. They push agendas. If an agenda can get their message promoted, they will. They'll hit you up. They'll be like, "Hey, bro, you're gonna get accused of this, and here's like fucking 50 million." That's like Chappelle money.
So you saying they get paid off to tell?
Sometimes. If there's an agenda, then it wants to be pushed.
I don't think Louis C.K. I think he got ahead of it.
That's like saying, do you think Tom Brady could fix a Super Bowl?
No, I don't.
Do you think he has?
No, I don't.
Eddie Wood could pay anybody anything, bro.
I think that those guys work hard, man. I think that to say that one person can fix a football game is ridiculous.
They were shaving points on 30 for 30. Boston College.
That was college, though. I remember that.
Hey, man, they was what? Remember that movie Goodfellas?
Yep.
Remember that dude Maury? He's like, "Hey, yo, shaving points with Boston College." Like that. He was talking about that 30 for 30.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best 30 for 30. People talking about Ric Flair. Ric Flair was a racist.
Ric Flair, that's alleged.
I know, but he was a racist.
That's
or
alleged.
He is a racist.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
Godfather.
that.
Remember Godfather? Like he was with Farouk. Remember the Nation of Domination?
I remember that, but wrestling is racist though.
Yeah, wrestling.
I can't sit up here and say Ric Flair is racist.
I would say the whole WWE is.
I can't say that Ric Flair is a racist. I can't single Ric Flair.
People have. I mean, Teddy. What was his name? Teddy Atlas.
I saw that. I saw that one person say that. But that's it.
There's more.
I fucks with Ric Flair. Ric Flair is the king of wrestling.
You remember Don Rickles?
Don Rickles, yeah. Hell, do I remember Don Rickles?
Did you think he was funny?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're saying that's basically Ric Flair. Whereas where he says
it's all good. He's just as racist as I am.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's all good, man. Let's be real with each other. Let's be real with each other. That's how we can get along.
Yep.
We can be real with each other. Let's not,
So he's basically the Don Rickles of wrestling. Where he's gonna say some racist shit, but it's all good. Like
he was on Rick Ross' album.
Yeah. Damn. It's a true JBE going all over the. You know what I mean? That's the best shows.
JBE is we're mobile.
Mobility.
We off in the cut. We should have been amongst the people.
Man.
We over here by the rats.
That was a good documentary though. What's the best documentary you ever seen?
Damn, the best documentary I ever seen. Damn, man. It's
They say The Matrix was a documentary.
Best documentary I've ever seen. I don't know. Trench Town. You seen that one?
What's that about?
It's about Jamaica. Trench Town.
We say tings. You know?
Yeah, it's in Jamaica. It's about, it's right next to, where motherfuckers be doing the tourists right around the corner.
Ooh, a rat just ran under the... This is old school, by the way. It's a bucket, but it's an old school.
Yeah. It'll take them a minute to chew through shit.
Exactly. So, Jamaica, huh?
Yeah.
What were they doing up in Jamaica?
Motherfuckers was killing people in the middle of the street. Police was...
like Kingston and shit?
Police was underarmed. You couldn't go out without a ballistics helmet.
It's wild, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit was wild, son.
Up in Jamaica, you ever seen Shotters?
Shotters, yeah. I seen Shotters.
Man, that shit is so dope. Motive told me about that shit.
Yeah, I seen Shotters. But yeah, man.
Would you live out there?
In Jamaica? Hell no.
Like, what if you got a mansion?
No, hell no. Especially if I got a mansion. Hell no.
You see Shotters?
Nah, man. Shit. I need an army.
For real, huh?
You know? Live in Jamaica. Jamaica's a shithole.
So you would not live there?
Hell no. That place is a shithole.
Would you visit?
Yes. I would visit.
And you should move to Miami.
And when I visit...
You could be like the king of Miami, bro.
Hell nah. Live in Miami. Miami's a shithole.
You should live in... where would you move?
Where would I move?
If you could move anywhere.
If I can move anywhere from right here. Because look where we at. Look how beautiful this... Look at this beautiful view.
And Tahoe's like 3 hours away.
Where we're at. I would not move to Tahoe.
No, I'm saying Tahoe's 3 hours away.
Oh, Tahoe is 3 hours away. Yes, that's beautiful.
And the water's right here. So if you want sun, we could be here. If you want snow, you can go to Tahoe.
We in the Bay, man.
Or Reno, Northern California.
If I can move anywhere other than this beautiful place I'm at right now,
you pretty much get the best of both worlds in the Bay.
I would move to Atlanta. I love that city.
ATL.
I love that city. Have you ever been?
Nope.
Atlanta's a motherfucker, man.
You fucks with the ATL?
Yeah. ATL, shawty.
Do you think it's different from other big cities in the South?
It's like the Bay. It's like Oakland without the gentrification.
Yeah, that shit existed.
You know?
Yeah.
Shit is cool out there, man. It's how Oakland is right now. You know how cool Oakland is right now? Mm-hmm. It's like that without the gentrification.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's a beautiful thing.
Have you been to Houston?
You got a lot of turd burglars running around in Atlanta, though.
Turd burglars?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers.
They run rampant. They dress like dudes dress like girls.
Oh yeah, they got a big gay population.
It's a lot of them. Huge gay population. It's like Disney World for gay people.
Like damn near like bigger than Frisco.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's just like a low key.
It's
like that's a low key fact.
Frisco used to be America's anus. I think it is now Atlanta.
Damn, that's not a good look.
Well, I mean, it's whatever look you want. It's a new age. It's 2017.
How do you think that happened?
People just get comfortable doing that shit now.
You think it's like a real like flamboyant city? I mean, because like a city has to attract that. Like you don't see that shit in Detroit.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people from here moved there.
Or maybe you do see it in Detroit.
Like I said, you see a lot of people from the Bay Area move there. It's the same type of vibe there. You know, it's the same type of vibe that's there, except they got the down south shit going. Ludicrous. It's the same damn shit.
Top 5 Atlanta rappers all time. Boom.
Top 5 Atlanta rappers of all time? Okay. Top 5.
Y'all ain't never heard that list before. I was like...
Coming in at number 5. His album drops on Tuesday. His debut album drops on Tuesday. I'm going with Sly the Prince at number 5. He's one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard in my life. And in his album, his first album, he's been ghostwriting for Kanye for years. Mm-hmm. His first album comes out on Tuesday. Sly the Prince, No Dope on Sundays, comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Sly the Prince at number 5. Number 4. I gotta go with Tip. T.I.
We never did a Sly the Prince mix, but we did a T.I. mix. Definitely. Motive did it.
T.I. T.I. I gotta go
You know
with.
what I'm saying? It's just dope. I'm trying to think of ways to redistribute our content on a daily basis, so we get them like some JBs. I tried it last week. You probably saw like a whole influx of like social media posts.
Ludacris comes in at number 3.
Yeah, he's probably like number 1, but you know, I mean,
Ludacris comes in at
we've done a Luda mix as well. DJ Motive. Go to djmotive.slyshow.com.
Ludacris comes in at number 3.
Yep. Who's number 2? 3 Stacks.
Number 3 Stacks. How's 3 Stacks number 2?
Is 3 Stacks from Atlanta? Ain't he from Atlanta?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because Big Boy was all up in ATL and shit.
Ludacris, I said, is number 3.
It's a grown man business.
I said T.I. number 4, Ludacris number 3, correct?
Yep. I don't even know, man. High as fuck.
Number two is a sleeper for me. Number
Sleepy
2,
Brown.
number 2 is
a sleeper.
Number 2 is Dungeon Family.
Okay.
A lot of people will probably disagree and be up in arms that I didn't.
But that's not a solo artist.
That I didn't say Gucci Mane.
But that's not a solo artist.
But I'm gonna tell you.
That's not a solo artist.
What are you talking about?
Dungeon Family?
I said he's from the Dungeon Family.
Oh, he's from the Dungeon. You say Gucci's number 2?
I said no. I said people are gonna be mad. I didn't say Gucci Mane or 2 Chainz.
Oh, you got Killer Mike.
No, I don't have Killer Mike, who's a great artist.
The other dude, the singer dude.
I have CeeLo Green.
Wow, that's a bold.
CeeLo Green. Listen to his raps.
That's a bold.
Listen to his raps. Listen to his freestyles.
You know,
CeeLo Green has been doing it for decades.
I think there's a lot of people who would agree with you, but a lot of people would really just say, "Nah, man." You know what I mean? I mean, you missing a whole lot of rappers. I mean, besides Gucci,
you're giving me 5.
Yeah.
So, and then the number 1, I would have to come with Andre 3000.
Andre 3000, Andre 3 Stacks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's a good list. I mean, it's not it's not what I would choose.
CeeLo Green, he be spitting.
You know, I wouldn't put Sly Prince up there, really.
Oh, now you watch. 2 years from now,
unless you like a good scout of what's good.
2 years from now, you watch.
Like if y'all was like when Pac came out, like the 80s, you would be like, yeah. See that dude right there? He's gonna go out and fucking be super famous.
When Pac came out, yeah, we were doing that. We were blacking out. Yeah,
exactly. If you were able to make that call,
I think I made the call with Kendrick.
So you would say that he's gonna be better than everyone that's like current.
Absolutely.
In Atlanta.
No,
to put him in the top 5
in rap.
That means the whole other 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're saying he's better than those motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's better than most people in rap.
Damn.
Sly the Prince. He's got the new song called That Side with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
Yeah. I heard that shit. That shit's dope. I mean, it's dope. I'm not saying he ain't dope. I mean, he's up there with like Dave East. I mean, when you talk about lyrical rappers, like who are the top 5 most lyrical? Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, like, they doing like a...
Give yours.
Hold on, let me give you my Atlanta picks. Number 1, Luda. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no one did it better. 2, Gucci. 3, fucking... OJ the Juice Man.
OJ the Juice Man. hey.
You know what I mean? Like 4, T.I. And then like 5, ain't Jeezy from ATL?
Yep.
Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
And that's just a loose. That's just a loose.
Get it?
Like thinking about like
all
from Atlanta.
All the guys I said were like lyrical guys.
Mm-hmm. But that's just who I fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luda is dope as fuck.
That's the type of rap you like. You like the jacket and shit like that.
It's not that I like the jacket. It's because we do mixes. You know what I mean? So I gotta have dope shit, but I don't want to have no corny shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that shit goes. Like I put this mix on right now. That's Mike Marshall. Yeah, I fucked with the Jackass.
Nigga, don't ask me.
Yeah, see?
Don't me, don't come through. I ain't fucking with her, dude.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be in the top 5 Atlanta rappers. Probably not all. Like I probably find one that
Download.
I probably find one that was different. You know what I mean? I could probably come up with a different list of dope Atlanta rappers, but that's pretty much like the 5 I could really think of.
Yeah, man.
OJ the Juice Man's dope.
OJ the Juice Man's fire. Does he still rap?
I don't know. We did a mix. DJ Moto did it.
Ask DJ Moto.
I think he like
OJ
retweeted
the Juice
it
Man
too.
has anything that's current. Maybe I
think
should
he
follow
retweeted it once.
Maybe I should follow OJ the Juice Man and see what he's up
Big
to.
Crit is dope too.
Big Crit is fire.
Big Crit is dope.
He's from Mississippi.
Moto did a Big Crit mix
Big Crit, I met Big Crit.
as well.
I tell you, I met Big Crit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker named Justin Scott.
He was like, you look just like Big Crit.
And I was fucking with him too. I was like, man, you look like Big Crit. I get one of them from you? I get one of them from you?
Man, it's nothing. New Posts.
Yeah, man. Big Crit. But yeah, man. I mean, he got the new album out. Forever is a Mighty Long Time. Have you heard it? Shit is incredible.
For real?
Big Crit's best work. Big Crit's best work to date. Critically acclaimed. Got LeBron James talking about it all, you know what I'm saying, all on Instagram.
That's crazy.
Big Crit doing his thing. This is his first time doing it independently.
These fools are like low-key celebrities.
Big Crit?
All these fools.
Yeah, well, the music speaks for itself.
I mean, like, look at the SOB, RBE dudes. I don't know them.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, who told me about that was Cleve, because he's drinking from the fountain of youth. You know.
See, Lenny told me about it. Lenny told me about it because
he put it on a mix. He did a whole mix and he played their shit, like 3 of their songs.
Who did? Cleve?
Yeah. I forget what mix that was. It was like some fucking mix that he did for the Sly Show. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
Sly, you need to give me a little mix and put some Motorhead in there.
We have a curated on deck compilation that Ern. What are you gonna call that?
I don't know.
Bro, you gotta come up with a title.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You should call it Gentrification Rats.
I don't know if I'm gonna call it no Gentrification Rats, man. Nah. I don't know. I think of something and we're gonna put it out. It's gonna be clean. You can groove to it in your car on the way to work.
So you like that? You like Motorhead?
I like Motorhead. You don't like Motorhead?
Top 5. I mean, yeah, they cool. But I'm, like I said, I'm into like Sublime and Red Hot Chili Peppers and,
I like
Nirvana.
I like them too. I don't really like Nirvana, but yeah, I like Sublime.
I mean, Kurt Cobain was a legend though, bro. Can't deny that. Who are your top 5 rock bands of all time?
Top 5 rock bands of all time? That's a tough one.
It's not really that too much tough.
Okay.
I would say fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, fucking the Beatles, the fucking the Beach Boys.
You call the Beatles a rock band?
The Beach Boys, the fucking, you know what I mean? Hella shit.
No, don't say hella shit. You gotta come up with 5.
It definitely ain't no Aerosmith. There's probably some, Guns N' Roses and shit.
Guns N' Roses? I like Guns N' Roses as much as the next man, but
not really Guns N' Roses, but like someone like not like Guns N' Roses. Like
here we go. Top 5 rock bands.
Oh, you could do Beastie Boys.
Rock band? They're a rap group.
It's very rock though. It's like I did a Beastie Boys mix. It's called Bestiality.
Beastie Boys are,
and there's a lot of they do a lot of rock shit. They do a lot of rock shit.
Beastie Boys are a rap group.
Well, they're the reason why some people don't even call them a rap group. Because that they did rock
and they play live instruments.
No, Paul Revere was hip hop. But a lot of their other music, their discography, it's a lot of rock.
Well, that's a lot of their later shit.
Like Brass Monkey is a dope song.
Yeah,
Fillmore Slim had a song called Brass Monkey. Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, back in the day, way before that shit.
Hell yeah.
You heard it?
Nah.
It's a good song. But yeah, you call it the Beastie Boys a rock band?
I would consider them very rock, bro.
They're in my top 5 rap groups of all time.
There's a lot of white people who like them because of their rock.
They're in my top 5 rap groups of all time.
Hey, that's dope. We did Bestiality.
But
I Have you heard that mix?
You did your top 5 rock. That's
I don't know. I don't really know rock too much. I know oldies. Shit, you talk about some old like. Go ahead, man. Top 5 rock bands of all time.
Top 5 rock bands of all time. Number 5.
Ozzy.
No, number 5.
You could do solo act.
Are you saying bands or rock bands?
Just rock bands like like Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Why you keep saying
Guns N'
Aerosmith?
Roses?
Okay.
Boston.
Okay, so all right, at number 5. Saying rock. So at number 5, you got to come with the Chili Peppers. Okay, it's a great. It's kind of rock, but it's kind of.
I'll say you don't have to put it in order. Just 5. We're not gonna say these are like 5, 4, 3. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of hard to like really label. I mean, unless you want to label.
All right, the Chili Peppers, the Beatles, the Stones.
Stones, yeah. There's
fucking Metallica.
Metallica's good.
Fucking Primus.
Bro, you can't.
Primus. You can fuck Pantera. You can fuck with Slayer. You can fuck.
Dude, the fool's hitting them with the fucking.
You can fuck
Vans.
You can fuck. You can fuck with all of it.
You got the Vans Warped Tour, like.
You can fuck with all that shit. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, that's rock music. You know, only song I like by Motorhead really is Ace of Spades. I don't listen to too much Motorhead. They do a lot of covers and shit like that.
There's a lot of dope bands though.
You know, Ace of Spades is my jam though. That should get me hyped. I love Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine, probably my favorite rock band of all time.
Should probably put No Doubt in there somewhere.
No Doubt, hell nah.
I think they're pretty fucking dope, bro. Like totally, dude.
I can't fuck with that shit.
Nah, there's certain bands that have been doing it though, like Green Day.
You gotta tell me to put
Green Day's from
fucking
Berkeley.
You might as well be trying to tell me to put Nelly in my shit.
You don't slap Nelly?
I don't slap Nelly too much. I like Pimp Juice. Remember that song Pimp Juice? Yeah. I like
play
that
all
song.
Shit. Ride with me. Probably playing some Nelly right now.
Oh no, you ain't playing on Nelly.
Cats from Frisco, even odds. You know what I'm saying? That's big, bro.
It's a good little podcast, man.
I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? We keep this motherfucker going.
I gotta go lay some pipe at some time.
We go for like another 20, right?
It's a necessity.
We good for another 20, like 15?
It's a necessity that you have to serve.
So at 9:20.
It's a necessity that you must serve your woman the mushroom head. You know?
Some people...
In order to keep peace in the household.
I feel that.
You have to lay the pipe down until she orgasms. You can't be stingy with the orgasm. You have to make sure your lady get off. Otherwise, she gonna have an attitude.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I haven't. I've been a coward.
Do you go to church?
I do not go to church. I haven't been to church in over a decade. Well, that's a lie. Actually, I went to church about 4 years ago on Easter. But no, I don't do too much of that.
Yeah, I don't watch the news. I don't go to church. I don't even vote because it's already going to be a Democratic. You know what I mean, with California, because that's the way it works. People don't get it. You can't just tell someone some shit like your vote counts, son. You can't just tell someone that shit because no shit.
Here in California, it's gonna go to the Democrats.
Yeah, so it don't matter. Look at that big ass fucking cat. You ever seen Gummo?
Well, that motherfucker know he can get some rats out here.
You ever seen Gummo?
No, I ain't seen Gummo. That movie hella old, ain't it?
Like from the 90s or shit?
Yeah, I think I have seen that movie.
That shit's
I was high on
two
shrooms.
white boys.
I was high on shrooms in Riverside, California, watching that crazy shit.
Shout out to Riverside. And there's these two white boys on there. I swear to God, bro, they're like twins, and they're all like fighting each other in their kitchen. I swear to God, it looks just like Gronk.
Rob Gronkowski's New England Patriots.
I swear to God, bro, they're like twins, but they look just like Gronk, and I'm like, yo.
I ain't seen.
You can tell they're probably racist and shit. Hella white trash, like. No, man. See, why you looking like that? Like, they just like fucking.
I don't really have no problem with racist people. It's just as long as I know they racist, it's all good. and it's all good with them. And
well, that's why covert racism is such a bad thing.
Yeah,
because people do it on the under.
I get along with racist people hella good.
You ever seen Crash?
Yeah, I seen Crash.
Remember when Brendan Fraser, rest in peace to his movie career, by the way.
Shots fired at Brendan Fraser.
My mom's aunt died, and like you said, your boy, your boy's family and shit.
Yeah,
But Death Coming 3, bro, and Brendan Fraser ain't got no career. Ever since like George of the Jungle 3, that didn't work. But he has some movies. He was up in the Crash with Sandra Bullock. Remember when they crossed the street? And it was because they,
Luda and all them?
Yeah. Luda and like Lorenz Tate's like little brother was up in that. Yeah. It's his whole family's like actors.
Lorenz Tate?
Yeah. Like all his brothers act.
Lorenz Tate played O-Dog in Menace to Society.
I was supposed to have him on the show. Fell through though.
Fell through. He's from Chicago.
Complications.
Yeah. All right.
It's all good though. I don't.
Yeah, but
I don't blame him for what happened. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't get him on.
Yeah, but I just like the racism up front, like
That's like South shit.
That way we could talk to each other honestly about how we feel about
that's
things.
Southern shit.
And how and I sometimes I agree with you, sometimes you agree with me, and then what do you know?
Okay, like
you have an understanding, and then everybody has an understanding. Then you're not looking at the person so weird. Like, no, that dude's, he's racist, but
if that's the case, then
he'll listen to you.
Then because that's how it is in the South. So if that's the case, then there could be like a clan house somewhere in like Oakland, and you'd be like,
no, they can't.
Because basically in the South is they're okay. They're very upfront. So you're asking people to be upfront about racism.
Right. They can't. Okay. They can't be a clan.
So because they're so upfront, they're like, well, fuck it. Seeming that they already know we're racist. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna have our own house, and it's just like there's like a Nazi flag hanging from that house. But these places exist, and nothing ever happens to them in the South.
Well,
there would be more different levels of being upfront with the racism. You know what I'm saying?
Where you may have it like a little twisted is that, okay, it's not just in the South, right? It's in places that I've lived, like Oregon. Like I lived in Spokane, Washington, right?
Very racist.
And right next to right next to it is Idaho, right?
Very racist.
Very racist, and they got Klan compounds. They got a Klan compound in Idaho, right? And but it's in Idaho, right? Ain't no black people and no Mexicans going to no Idaho, right? So they're in these remote places. Like when you say in the South, like yeah, they're in the South, but they're deep, like in the cut. Like they ain't nowhere near.
I don't really consider that the South.
They ain't real.
That's like just like some weird Nebraska shit.
They're all over the places and places like that, man. Places in like Minnesota,
Montana,
and Wyoming, and places like that. So I mean, that's not really anything to worry about, man.
I drive through there though.
I mean, you drive through there, man.
Would you drive through there?
Huh?
Would you drive through there?
Yeah, I would.
But we should take a road trip, bro. We should go cross country.
Man, I got
get all the spots.
I got 3 kids. I ain't
got ATL
road trips.
That's why you got to get a big ass like tour bus and shit. Accommodate. You know what I'm saying? Like make people like happy and shit to be on the road. You feel me?
Man, I gotta buy a damn house.
You do that too in the Bay?
I don't know.
You about to be a billionaire trying to buy a house in the Bay?
No, not in the East Bay. Hell no.
It's crazy.
Not in the East Bay. But things will work out, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here.
GSP
is the dude. It's going down. I hope you go down to 155 and wash everybody, and then you get a money fight that you can actually sell. You think you can sell Nate Diaz
McGregor, or you think
you can sell Nate Diaz? You can sell Nate Diaz McGregor. You can sell that, and it'd be the biggest fight in MMA history.
You think it's gonna require Mayweather's promotion?
It's because
he's getting into MMA promotion.
He definitely is, and
like he's gonna start like representing fighters. There's like MMA, like Juan Casada, bro. Does Pac Talk?
But they all signed contracts.
He potentially could get paid by Money Mayweather
Yeah, but they already signed that contract with the MMA. Like, they're all owned by them.
Mayweather's a drug dealer, bro.
He's very smart.
And what I mean by that is he's just creating more endeavors for himself.
Yeah,
like I was saying earlier, bro. You know what I mean?
He's showing them MMA cats how to get money. He showed you. Look at Conor McGregor stunting. Conor McGregor is living lovely, keeping himself in shape, and
drinking water and shit.
You know what I mean? Out there on yachts.
Yep. I feel that.
Made $35 million on a fight. One fight.
Yep. Sure did. Were you impressed by that?
Impressed by that business?
That whole situation.
Yeah, you know, what's funny is the money team and all them, Floyd's team, they was calling it the heist.
The heist?
Yeah, that's why Floyd came in with the mask on like that. Because they was calling, that was their whole thing. They was calling it the heist. Because they knew it was a money grab. Man, that was cold. They call it the heist. He came in with the ski mask, dragged that boy out to the deep waters where he couldn't swim no more, and beat on his face.
But they be attacking him though in the media.
Floyd?
Like Kenny, what's the dude from ESPN or the MLB Network?
I don't know.
Michael Kenny or Brian Kenny?
Oh, yeah,
like he got an argument with him. He used to get arguments with him, and then he got kind of out debated
by Floyd,
by R.A. Rugged Man on fucking Shade 45.
Oh, you talking about Floyd?
Yeah, fucking R.A. You know, White Cat.
I saw
R.A. Rugged Man was like, "Come on, man." He's like,
he's talking about he's running from Pacquiao and shit.
Yeah, like hellish shit, bro. He was naming names like Margarito and shit, and I was like, oh shit, this dude R.A. Rugged Man's that's like me with San Francisco Giants.
It's so easy for people to
if you know your shit, you know your shit. That's why people be like,
but it's so easy for people like him to just talk from the sidelines, and people like me, for people like me and him to just talk from the sidelines and just talk hella reckless to somebody like that in the boxing business. It was such a corrupt sport. And he's just talking to Floyd like he knows, oh yeah, why don't you make this fight happen? Why don't you just make that fight happen? Why don't you make this do? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you do this? And it's just like, damn, you know, they don't understand the business and how the shit happens. Like, oh man, this dude is represented by this team. This dude is represented by this team. I got beef with this dude.
It's a lot of politics.
You know, it's hella shit going on. You talking about he's ducking Pacquiao. He just wanted Pacquiao.
You don't ever know what it's like doing anything until you face with a situation.
Man, he fought.
I never seen. I mean, based on what you're saying, I never seen an R.A. Rugged Man be in a boxing match.
Exactly. So it's just like, you know, you seen what happened when Floyd ended up fighting Pacquiao. When Floyd ended up fighting Pacquiao,
it was stupid though, because it was the buzz died off. It wasn't what it was.
Yeah, but it was still huge that night.
And even if he was juicing it, that's all the more reason.
But he hasn't looked the same since he's been accused of it.
Who, Pacquiao?
Yeah, he ain't looked the same since he was accused of it.
He was definitely juicing it.
He hasn't looked the same since Floyd said you ain't right.
That's like saying, oh yeah, Vitor ain't gonna be affected by that. He's still gonna murder motherfuckers out here.
Right.
And Vitor's career is over.
Manny Pacquiao did not want to fail a drug test and lose that purse.
It would have made more sense to do it in the beginning anyways. And the reason why is because once he started juicing it, he got too far along. By the time Manny Pacquiao fought Mayweather, he was already off of it. He was minding his business.
Floyd knew he was on it, dude. I don't want to fight somebody like that who's just walking through fighters.
Floyd Mayweather is very likable. I mean, he's Olympian. He's represented the United States of America.
He's not likable, though.
Would you represent the United States of America? If they was like, yo, your podcast is so dope, we want you to be a premier podcast in the Olympics.
Hell yeah.
You would do that for America.
Fuck yeah. I'd do that shit for America.
This is someone who is currently, like, you're not even watching football.
Nah.
But you would be in the Olympics for America?
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's an honor. I mean, Americans can't even get to the Olympics with the soccer team.
I mean, protest is an honor.
I get that light. Yeah, man. So you gonna watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No? Damn.
Huh, I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl. I'm actually gonna go to work.
But next year you'll be watching football?
I don't know.
So it could continue.
I don't know. I'm not even interested.
We should put a poll on the website.
I'm not even.
What are the chances of there being a second year? You got to renew that contract, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm not interested at this point. And nothing really interesting really going on. I've seen Martellus Bennett for the Packers got.
I thought he was on the Patriots.
He was on the Patriots, and then he went to the Packers. The Packers gave him the bag. He wanted the money grab, so he went to the Packers. The Packers released him, and then the Patriots just picked him up off waivers.
You heard they traded Brian Hoyer to the Patriots.
Brian Hoyer's on the Patriots again.
He is?
He's back. Ain't he back on the Patriots?
No, I'm just joking. He might be.
I think he is back on the Patriots. Wasn't that part of the trade?
Brissett or not? Who's Brissett? Who's Brissett play for?
The Colts.
You sure?
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett plays for the Colts.
Okay. I forget the dude. But it was definitely a dude that you've heard, and he's the backup as the Patriots. I don't know if they signed Hoyer.
I thought he was part of the trade.
Jimmy G, though.
Jimmy G is Jimmy. His name is Jimmy Garoppolo. He is now the quarterback, one of the quarterbacks on the San Francisco 49ers,
the best,
struggling franchise. It's a struggling franchise.
The best football team ever.
Jimmy Garoppolo, they are weighing their hopes
historically
on Jimmy Garoppolo's.
There's 5 Super Bowls.
Jimmy Garoppolo's 4 games that he played as a starter. 2 games.
I believe it's 2.
And he was hurt. And then he got hurt. So the 49ers are weighing their hopes on this.
Yeah. And the person that the person's shoes that he filled was just some guy by the name of Tom Brady. You might have heard of him. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like him.
Yeah, but
I heard his wife's hot.
He played well. And then he was hurt. So
could you do like another year of not watching football? Like, are you like really tripping on like not watching football? Like, do you miss it?
I watch college football.
There's gonna be some good games tomorrow. Michigan State, OSU.
Yeah, Michigan State, OSU.
Auburn's playing.
Auburn.
Bo Jackson. Auburn's dope though.
Cam Newton went to Auburn.
It's not. I mean, if you talk about quarterbacks, you gotta. I mean, my boy Guido is a Panthers fan, and I tell him all day, he shouldn't be in the conversation.
Who?
Cam.
What conversation?
A conversation of like elite quarterbacks.
No.
He's not in the. I mean, he's in the conversation of the dude from the Texans.
He's just as good as Colin Kaepernick. Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, the same quarterback.
That's what I said. I said Cam Newton is a little more skilled.
I don't think so.
I think he's a little more skilled. I think he's a little more skilled than Colin Kaepernick. But they're the same type of quarterback. They're running quarterbacks.
He took his team to the Super Bowl with the same team that Colin Kaepernick took his team to the Super Bowl with. He got washed. Colin Kaepernick came within a throw of winning it.
I mean, I just don't understand it, bro.
Colin Kaepernick ain't got a job in the NFL. I'm not watching no NFL. God damn it. That's my thing. Mm-hmm. People talk about all this, they protesters, so. I'm not watching. I'm not watching because the brother ain't got a job.
It's racism.
If the brother had a job, I'd be watching. Because I liked him. He was one of my favorite players. I wasn't just like diehard Colin Kaepernick fan, but I am now.
No, I wasn't a fan of him at all.
I am now.
Like as far as his football skills,
man. When he was doing his thing,
should never got rid of Alex Smith.
When he was doing his thing in the playoffs against the Packers,
it was good. You know what?
And then he did his thing, and then he came back the next year.
You know why?
He came back the next year, first game, 400-yard game.
Look, you know what?
Niner fans be hating on the brother.
I'm a Niner fan, and I'll tell you my whole reasoning was. I just knew that he was one-dimensional.
He's not one-dimensional.
He's very one-dimensional. He cannot complete passes. If he was in 2 big games that led me to believe and know that he was just one-dimensional. He was great on his feet, but the minute defenses adapted to that, i.e. that Packers game when he got hit by Clay Matthews.
Out of bounds?
Yeah. Whether you know what I mean? They realized what was going on, and the 49ers, they freaked out, they changed the game plan, and they was like, we're going to make him a passing quarterback. But if they would have let him do him, so if he gets signed to a team, right? Like, let's say the Raiders sign him, and he's like, okay, we're going to go with Kaepernick, not you, Derek Carr. we're going to go with Kaepernick, and they let him do him, it's quite possible he could still get off. Because he's quick.
I'm just saying. The best players in the best football players in the world are not on the field.
NFC Championship game.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
lost to the Seahawks.
I'm not saying he's a starter.
Interception. It was going to Michael Crabtree. Remember Richard Sherman got on TV? Don't you ever put me up with a sorry receiver like Michael Crabtree.
He tipped the ball up. It was a good play.
It was a good play.
Blame that on Cap. That was a good play.
I would blame it on Cap. And the reason why is because, Niner fans
are the worst. You guys haven't been there since 95.
And then we went back.
You got a quarterback. Listen, he's not Jim Drunkenmiller.
No.
He's not Tim Rattay.
Nope.
He's not none of that shit. He's Colin Kaepernick, and he's doing his thing. He's flexing, he's kissing his biceps. He's doing his thing out here. And this guy is getting hated on. While he's doing this.
Defense is adapted.
He's doing this, he's being hated on.
Defense is adapted.
Defenses adapt to everything in the NFL.
But you can't control what the 49ers offensive team wants to do. They didn't want him running the ball. They wouldn't let him do him.
It wasn't. But it was the It was the coaching change. Mm-hmm. It was the coaching change, and then when the coaches changed, the entire team.
And they used him as a scapegoat for the Harbaugh shit.
They tried to.
Okay, so
they tried to, but Harbaugh says he's a great player who deserves a job.
Well, because he's being politically correct.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
no, he's not.
Jim
Harbaugh is not a politically correct guy.
I think he's pretty.
He's not a politically correct guy.
He's been very politically correct in every press conference.
He's a weirdo.
Every press conference, he's politically correct. When they ask him questions about the team, if he had like a beef with someone, he's gonna be like, yeah, we that's their job. They have to be politically correct.
I don't know, man.
All I'm saying is the other interception was in the Super Bowl when they could have won when they drove with like 1 minute to go, and that was the other one that led me to believe that he wasn't a passing quarterback. Now his message, I supported 100%. At first I didn't, because I didn't know what his motives were, but when I realized that he was authentic and he was actually about that life, like to know that you're gonna lose your job over this, pretty real. And I've grown to respect him on that. As an NFL quarterback, I can't fuck with him just because.
I mean, well, out of all the NFL, you talking about as an NFL quarterback. Well, now listen to what you're saying. So you're saying that all these backups in the NFL and all these third string quarterbacks in the NFL are better than the only quarterback that the San Francisco 49ers had in their in 20 plus years.
Nope. That's not what I'm saying.
Yes, you are.
No, what I'm saying
you're saying that he doesn't deserve an NFL quarterbacking job. That's what you said, as an NFL quarterback?
No, I'm talking about the 49ers. I would rather have a Jimmy Garoppolo on the 49ers. I'm not talking about in the NFL. And if you want to ask me that's a whole different question. Do you think he's good enough to be in the NFL? Look who are the quarterbacks in the NFL. Look, did you see this motherfucker from you didn't see it. Arizona. Who's their fucking quarterback?
Drew Stanton.
Whack.
I know.
Kaepernick is way better than Drew Stanton.
I know.
Who's the quarterback for the Browns? Or no, who's the quarterback for the fucking Bears?
They have Mitchell Trubisky.
Kaepernick's better than him.
And he's better than Mike Glennon.
Okay, so that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying as to be on the 49ers.
I understand
and what I know he's capable. If they're going to let him do him, like even if Jed York is like, yeah, we decided to hire Kaepernick back. You know what I'm saying? Like if they did that, I would just be like, as long as he can do him and have like some type of creative control, which I'm inclined. And if that did happen, I'm inclined to believe that it would happen that way because they don't have an offensive coordinator. The head coach would be like, do you?
Well, all these NFL teams,
and that head coach is
all these NFL teams, like
Shanny.
Yeah, all these NFL teams with these horrible quarterbacks, and all these franchises with these terrible quarterbacks and this horrible quarterback play. Mm-hmm. The New York Giants backup quarterback is Geno Smith.
And once he was a starter for the Jets,
but he's horrible. He's always been horrible. He's never been good. He's never been like, oh my God, you see that game Geno Smith had? So it's just like. All these franchises are just telling their fans that we would rather lose than sign this guy.
Let me say this.
Tell me he wouldn't give a spark.
Let me just say this though.
To somebody.
I was listening to Howard Stern like when I was in LA, you know, Uber was playing it and shit. She was like, yo, do you mind? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You know, whatever. They were talking about black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And why, like, historically, there hasn't been a lot of good ones. You know, you hear about these, like, fucking Cam Newtons and, you know what I mean? You hear about, like, Michael Vick. They could never, like, really rise to the top and get, like, multiple bowls. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's, like, some type of conspiracy behind this or some shit? Like,
Absolutely not.
So you think that there's literally what, like, and if you were to say who do you think the best black NFL quarterback was, I would say Colin Kaepernick.
No,
you got him,
hell no.
I would say
hell no.
You got him to a Super Bowl.
Hell no.
He got him to a Super Bowl.
Hell no. Fucking Doug Williams won a Super Bowl.
Rodney P. You fuck with Rodney P.
I don't fuck with Rodney P. No, hell no. I don't fuck with no Rodney P.
Bro, you come off like a Philly fan, bro.
No, I don't fuck with no Rodney P.
Who you fuck with? You talking
about
Warren Moon?
Warren Moon is the greatest black quarterback of all time.
Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham, one of the greatest.
Yep.
You talking about Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon.
I put Colin Kaepernick in the top 5.
Russell Wilson.
Some could argue that Kaepernick's better than Russell Wilson if Kaepernick was able to do what he do. So really, my anger with Kaepernick,
Russell Wilson.
My anger with Kaepernick is not really much him being what he is. It's more of the decision that they choose to how they want Colin Kaepernick's offense to be ran.
Well, no, I mean that was just the 49ers imploding. That was them imploding, and he was just being the scapegoat for that whole franchise imploding. You see where they're at now.
I mean, look at Balky.
Yeah, just look where they're at now. The team was ran into the ground by the Balky guy.
They got the best fucking GM, according to you.
Yeah, but it's a building. You're building something that was blown up.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got a light?
Yeah, man. There you go, give me something.
This is a good like 60-minute podcast, bro. JBE.
Yeah, I gotta slide out, man.
It's all good.
Sly, I appreciate you, man, for getting down with me on this one, Playboy.
Louis C.K. I'm gonna get a little
Louis C.K. man.
You know what I mean? That's all we need. Lucky Louis, bro. Everybody should watch it on HBO on demand. It's funny as fuck.
I feel bad for you, Louis, man. You out there. Well, I don't really feel bad for you, man. You're forcing girls to watch you beat off.
My thing is,
that's freaky, man. You must have been on some type of blow to pay for, or not to pay for.
I feel that people go
force
through shit.
girls to watch you tug on your shit.
It's kind of petty to bring it out 20 years later. It's very petty. And the reason why is because if you choose to bring something out,
is it 20? Was it 20 years?
I don't even know, but it's petty to be waiting, because basically you're just waiting until it's trendy to announce these things.
Right.
And I don't know, man. I don't really respect it, because people are gonna start coming out. What do you think these are like the 4 instances?
It's a lot of.
These are not the only 4 instances that's ever happened in sexual harassment.
It's been all types of shit coming out lately. All types of child pornography. All types. That's all types of bullshit.
We've been trying to tell people for years.
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man.
Oh man, just being earnest, bro.
Just being earnest. SlyShow.com. Peace.
Ah man. Yay.
Just being earnest.